More fallout from the deadly police attacks in Baton Rouge. Killer Gavin Long tweeting this on July 10th, quote, "Yes, the government is a hate group. They hate black people." He attributes the quote to activist Jay Morrison, who earlier in the show told me that was not his tweet, but we did discuss race relations.
So what makes a ghetto? Not the buildings, not the neighborhood, right?
Correct.
Right. So the way people treat the buildings in the neighborhood makes it a ghetto. Who can you blame that on other than the person in the mirror?
There's two accountabilities. There is self-accountability for Africans in America, that we have to repair ourselves because of the trauma that we suffered. How did the black people get into the ghettos you talked about?
You have to escape
Did the government not redline black people, put red lines on the map? Google it if you don't know, King. The government put black people into ghettos through redlining.
Local Trump supporter Pastor Mark Burns is with me now. Pastor Burns, I'm not sure if you saw the entire interview I had with activist Morrison, but it was relatively lively, and I think his frustrations and his anger represent a large chunk of young black people in America. What do you say to them about the circumstances and how to fix it?
Well, you know, absolutely, there's a massive frustration amongst black Americans in this country. I can agree that there has been a certain level of social injustices that have taken place within the African American community, but I also understand that there's a way to fix it, and I believe following the example of Dr. Martin Luther King and Mahatma Gandhi, bringing peaceful demonstration, bringing awareness. Dr. King did something so magnificent when he was able to make the civil rights issue not just a black issue, but an American issue, which it allowed blacks and whites, young and old, to all come together and march and to bring, it wasn't just black people in the civil rights movement that was arrested. It was whites that was arrested. We understand that there were 2 whites and 1 black that was even killed because of their stance for that launched the FBI investigation. So I believe right now there's so much anger and resentment and bitterness within the African American community that we really got to first get past our anger towards the government. The government is not our enemy, okay? The United States of America is not the enemy. That is absolutely the wrong approach for us to even begin. That will solve nothing. It only keeps us more divided. Abraham Lincoln and the Word of God says, a house divided cannot stand. And so it is so important right now, more than ever, that yes, there are some social injustices that we have to address as Americans, not black America, not white America, not Hispanic America, but as Americans here in this country.
Well, Pastor Burns, you've been a Donald Trump supporter from the very beginning. What is it about Donald Trump that resonates so much with inside of you, and that you believe he is the answer for all Americans, no matter what color, persuasion, whatever, that he's the one who will actually take us the next step forward?
Well, you know, Donald Trump is standing on principles and platforms that is suggesting issues that are dealing not with one particular race, but with the human race. See, the Democrats have done a really good job in keeping us divided, keeping us boxed in, keeping us focused on issues that are just pertaining to our communities or our people. Listen, my people is God's people. My people is everyone. Donald Trump is standing on 2 main principles that resonates with my heart. Number 1, poverty knows no color. Poverty does not care whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Hispanic, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're gay, whether you're straight. Poverty does not care where you come from. Poverty will come at you like a swift wind and can destroy your marriage, your family, your home, everything about you. Number 2, ISIS, terror, does not care what color you are. ISIS does not care whether you're black, whether you're white. They don't care at all. They want to destroy our way of life here in the Western world. So Donald Trump says, I'm going to deal with issues that are not pandering after one race, but the human race, security and jobs, so that we can come together and be united, so we all can prosper.
Right.
And it vexes me even now how we are so focused on the adjective that describes us when in reality it separates us. So now I'm the black pastor that supports Donald Trump. I am the African American pastor that supports Donald Trump. I shouldn't be just an American, a black man or a man just supporting a candidate, not the white Donald Trump,
right,
but just a man that is standing for principles that I believe in.
Or you could be the pastor with the great tie that supports Donald Trump. But
the red, white, and blue of America. This is what it's all about. The
really
red, white, and blue of America.
It really, really is, Pastor Burns. Listen, I love having you on, love talking to you, and I felt like I went to church today. I won't skip Sunday, but I feel like if I do, I got an excuse. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
We'll see you
God
again
bless
real
America.
soon.